How are you guys all doing? Welcome back to another episode of my Kings of Rivers and Hills House Lannister on Westeros Total War and is the Kings of Rivers and Hills submod. So guys, welcome back, Simpzy here, and let's get into it. So previously, we recently took Burrowtown, Torrent Square, Winterfell, Wolfstand. We've taken most of the north. Can't forget Deepwood Mott. Now we have marched to the Dreadfort, and we're currently besieging. There's one more turn left. We've marched with Geron, who's currently the king, so I'll get into that in a sec. Walder Greystark and Garth Greystark are besieging the Dreadfort, and Prince Willis the Raffles there. I'm not too sure if he's a Bolton, but we'll have to see. Currently have Walder Serret, who marched up from Moat Cailin, I think it is. Is it Moat Cailin? Yeah, Moat Cailin. Moat Cailin to take Carhold. There's no Greystark or Bolton there. And I currently have in the north with me Ray Lannister and Prince Tyget. They are besieging Last Hearth, and Eddard Bolton is there. Now, let's get into why that's Prince Tyget, and that is Geron, King of the Rock. Unfortunately, guys, King Kevin died. He died peacefully, 75 years of age, the same age as his father, and now he died on the march. But we didn't get to take the entirety of the north. We didn't get to fulfill his vision. But what a commander King Kevin has. Him and his father Lancel reunited the Westerlands. They firstly took the Iron Islands. Then we rallied our banners and marched down south to take the entirety of the Reach. We threw out the muds of the Riverlands, and what a man he was. Now this has led to something very, very interesting. Now King Kevin, Geron, King of the Rock, has inherited the throne. He is the Hand of the King, which I do need to change. I'm gonna make Dennis Hand of the King. Obviously, I think his uncle should be. He's probably the most wise and oldest. He's probably going to be dying soon, but I think he's going to be the Hand of the King. He's seen his father, his brother, and now he's looking after his nephew. So Dennis is currently the Hand of the King. But obviously, I don't really want to sail Geron all the way to, I think he's at Casterly Rock. Yeah, I don't want to make him go all the way to Casterly Rock just to give him that trait. Now, Amira Lannister, Emrya Lannister, has come of age, and she's actually a better princess than Doralissa. Now, she is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's another perfect display picture of a Lannister. She's perfect. She's an awesome commander. I don't think I've ever had like this good of like a princess's vision of beauty, humble. Yeah, she's absolutely awesome. Now, obviously in the line of succession, Gerald is king, so his son should inherit the throne. Now, in Westeros law, a son always comes before an uncle. Now, the game randomly generated Prince Tyget Gardner. Now, should Gardner inherit the throne, seeing that he did marry Geron's daughter? This is turning into a bloody like a rebellion submod for my Lannister campaign. Now, I basically, like I said, in the line of succession in Westeros, a son always becomes before an uncle, and in Dawn, a daughter can inherit the throne. So, who inherits the throne? I don't really want to make Prince Tyget Gardner Lord of Casterly Rock and Warden of the Crown King of Westeros. I think the throne should pass to Harwin because he is a Lannister and he's a brother. So technically, I'm going to make Harwin the heir. He's the prince, and I don't want Geron to be, to be the prince. So I would much prefer it go through a Lannister, and we've got an abundance of Lannisters to take up the throne. So, like I said, this could turn into its own sort of submod. Seeing the Gardeners, currently Tyget Gardner, didn't get passed up by the throne of Casterly Rock, and then they rebel in the south. Maybe once we've helped the Greystarks, we're going to have to double back down south to throw out the Gardner insurgents, and then maybe Greystark could declare his kingship. That'd be kind of a cool submod if I knew how to do modding. But it leaves the decision between this Lannister here. Now, we do need to marry her off, and I think in the very much the same situation as Tyget Gardner married Duron's daughter. I think we should marry her to Garth Greystark, who is the heir to the North. Warden of the North, Warden of the Reach, so it worked out well. So I'm going to marry her onto Garth Greystark. I probably could marry onto Tarbeck, but I think it's a good RP sort of thing. So where is Garth Greystark? There he is. So marriage, Garth Greystark has a princess now, which is good. So, yeah, it's come from, yeah, I don't know. It's a pain in the ass that Geron hasn't had any hasn't had any sons. So Garth Greystark has a wife now, which is good to see. So, guys, Harwin is the heir, and he's the Lord of he's the heir of Casterly Rock. The line was going to go through the Lannister line, but yeah, that's really. Oh, it looks exactly like her daughter, kind of sister, auntie, kind of. But we'll just have to see. If Tygate Gardner does have a son, I'm gonna have to seriously think about it. But enough role playing. Let's get into this now. Obviously, I think Greystark. He should take the Dreadfort. I think the Prince should. Seeing that Greystark took Winterfell, I think Geron needs to prove himself. It's a 10-1. We're coming up against Prince Willis of Bolton blood, biological. So he's a Bolton son. And I guess there's that kind of thing about kinslaying with Greystark. But we lost 149 men to their 600. We've taken the Dreadfort. Now, you might be thinking also, I forgot to mention, where are my other two armies? Well, funnily enough, I wanted to start off the episode with all the sieges. I'm going to be playing a battle there, so I just wanted to auto-resolve the one at the Dreadfort because you know my thoughts and opinions on fortresses. Now, the other two armies, I totally forgot that Sisterton is in this submod. So I've marched Leo Tarbeck and the other Ray Lannister to the Wolf's Den. Now, for some reason, the Arryns have deliberately put a ship there, so I can't get out. So I do have ships being recruited there, so I don't know if they're going to move, I don't know what. So I've just recruited a fleet at the Ramsgate and Widow's Watch just to back it up, I guess. So there's 4 more turns at Carhold and 8 more turns at Last Hearth. Obviously, Eddard Bolton's there. So, I'm going to rally up my troops, what I have. Probably should give... Where's Greystark? Yeah, Greystark has Kevin's army, because I did swap him out. But now King Geron has a better army. I think... Should we march to Last Hearth? Yeah, we'll march to Last Hearth with him. Walder Greystark can go to Carhold. I guess his son can hold the Dreadfort for the time being. And obviously we can't move. Crackle. So we're in the turn there. We'll continue to siege out Carhold and Last Hearth as long as we can. So Garth Greystark. Oh my god, wife is lovely, +2 promotion. Awesome. So now we've got a key to the north. So like I said, yeah, it'd be a cool sort of submod if he had a son, maybe he has a better claim to the throne and the Gardeners rebel again. So it'd be kind of a cool submod, like role-playing wise. So we'll march Walder Greystark to Carhold. We'll start moving. Are those ships being... No, they haven't been recruited yet. That fucking... Arryn. Oh, guys, I forgot to mention, I did get map information with the Arryns just to get Flint's finger in there. I'm hoping we can nearly end the series in this episode. And then I can do the... what's it called? The Lordships at the end. Wow, there's not enough room, really? Quentin Craycall. What a commander. Brilliant. We'll leave Garth there. So 7 more turns at Last Hearth and 3 at Carhold. Okay. I'll send you to Carhold. We'll go 3 for 3. We'll continue to besiege there. There's no rush to finish this campaign. I'm hoping, I really do hope, that Geron does have a son. But we're moving Banefort and Yarwick, who are actually married to Garth Peckin increases. So yeah, he's going to have some children, hopefully. Okay, who had a son? Renegade. What? Renegade, Brax, Preston, Greenfield. Fair enough, I guess. Those ships are being recruited at Widow's Watch and whatnot. So, we'll rally up, and I guess we can spy on Sisterton. Like, I've totally forgot. I'm annoyed by that, but we'll move these guys down south. So we're going to have to take Sisterton at some point. There could be a bigger commander there. So 2 more turns for Carhold, 6 more turns for Last Hearth. Obviously, I'm moving the Gardener, well, the men that are married to those Gardener princesses along because they haven't had any children yet. Walter Greystark, what a commander he has been. I don't know who I'm going to give Hand of the King to. Once Dennis is dead. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe to give it to Harwin, but to be honest, he hasn't had much experience out in the world. He's been at Orkmont most of his life, so maybe I'm better off giving it to one of someone more of a competent commander. Oh, what? Fuck's sake, I've done it again. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We'll play the one in the north. We'll probably have to simulate one anyway. I keep on forgetting that. Oh, well. Wow. There's a pretty big army there. Okay, Embryo Clegane, Walder Banefort, Doran Crakehall. So, it's not random there. Ah, okay, Benedict Banefort, who is married to the Gardener princess, so Axel has a grandson, I guess. Okay, so let's make plans to take Sisterton. I think we'll just split up the fleet for the second. We will get, what's his face to blockade, and then we'll get him to swing around and take him from this side. So this is going to be a pretty big battle there. Okay, we've got 4 more turns at Last Hearth. I do need to remember that. We'll move, I guess we'll move Krakow up. We're coming to the end of the series. We've only got 2 more battles we need to play. So, like I said, there's no rush. Walder Serret can just stay at Carhold for the minute. Okay, we're in the turn. I don't know what it is. I feel like you have to move people for them to have children. I don't know why. It's kind of odd. Geron still hasn't had any sons. She's 40, so she's nearly past the childbearing years. Oh yeah, I forgot Marlon Lannister came of age. I forgot to mention. He's infertile, which is brilliant. But he is a biological son of Dennis. Man, that's a massive age gap. 65 years. God damn. But, wow, man. As if this guy hasn't had a son yet. What the fuck? So, we do know that works. Benedict at Banefort's nearly at Old Town. So, I think we'll just do the same thing again. We'll double back to River Run. But, I don't know. I don't know why it does that in King's Rivers and Hills. The family tree is brilliant because it takes not very long for them to have children and whatnot. Looks like they're rallying at Salt Pans. Lynn Aaron. There's another Lynn Aaron. Morton Aaron. Okay. Well, we're going to move this army here. We're going to block... oh, we can actually take Sisterton. We'll do a night attack. We'll take Sisterton. That's what we'll do. We'll sack, and then we'll fight them on the other side. So, Ray Lannister has successfully taken the city. Now, where can we disembark with them? There'll be fleet to block their retreat. And we'll play that in a second, because I think... oh, no, we should end with everyone fighting, I think. So we will play that battle. 3 more turns. Eddard. I don't know where the other Bolton is, though. Where's the faction leader? Oh, well, it doesn't really make much sense, but whatever, I guess. Okay, they might attack us, actually. It could give us the advantage. Suitable husband. Sure, whatever. Block the blockade at Bear Keep. Selman Brax. He's an alright commander. Tyon Brax, I imagine, is his father. We have 2 more turns. We'll continue to starve them out. I really want them to attack me, because then that gives me this little bit command. But Jane Yarwick. Huh. Okay. So the gardeners seem to be having more children, which is brilliant. Man, these guys really do need to get married off, I guess. I'm surprised that Garth hasn't had a son yet. Okay, we're going to nearly end the series here. So, we'll hang on. Is there a Bolton fleet anywhere nearby? I didn't think of that. Just want to double check that they have... Yeah, then you got 2 settlements left. Okay, we're going to take last half firstly. We're going to get... Who are we going to send in? Who have we got here? Ray Lannister. Where's the king? Oh, he's there. I was like, what the fuck? Where's the king? Now, we're going to... Yeah, we're going to take this. Jesus, 10,000 Lannisters on 200. The principle is just to kill. It's a 100-to-3 ratio. There's no way we can lose. So, we have Quentin Crakehall, Walder Greystark, Ray Lannister, and Tyget Gardner. And I'm going to refuse to call him Prince. So, it's very interesting. I guess it kind of... You either put... You either make the daughter nearly the lord, or do you make the uncle, the brother, sorry. So it's either Harwin or Tyget Gardner. Our honor means no more than our lives, so long as the realm is safe. I wonder what the Night's Watch must be thinking. God damn, there's been so many wars in the north. The Boltons and it was the Starks that unified the north. Then there was the rebellion between the Boltons and the Starks, and then the Boltons ended up pretty much taking everyone out. And then House Hoa was in there quite a lot, trying to pick up the crumbs. They took Burrowtown. They took at least the other side of the north. And now the Lannisters have basically steamrolled. So I'd say Euron is Lord of the Seven Kingdoms. I think that's what we'll call him. But we'll figure out all the lordships and titles eventually. Okay. I got a general idea of who to get, but you're most welcome if I don't finish this episode. I don't know if I will, because I still got 2 battles to play. Put in the comment section down below. Lordships. Obviously, Euron and his sons are going to get... Obviously, it's like Walder Greystark's Warden of the North and whatnot. Okay, we're moving up. So who we got here? Lannister, Crakehall. Okay, I think I might make Crakehall the Hand of the King after Dennis. Obviously, Crakehall's been with King Kevin for quite a amount of time, and he's a really good, competent commander. So I think he should be Hand of the King. We're moving up here, guys. Obviously, there's not many fucking troops, so this siege will be quite quick, I would say. But we're going to finish off the last of the Boltons. We do have to go to Sisterton. Let's just hope we don't lose at Sisterton, because then we're going to have to march all our armies down and could lose Tarbeck. But obviously, Walder Greystark is Warden of the North. We're going to make... I'm just trying to think off the top of my head while we're just besieging here. Obviously, Tyget Gardner's getting the reach. Obviously, Euron is Lord of Casterly Rock, so maybe I should give... I think Harwick, sorry, not Yarwick. Harwick Lannister is going to get the Iron Islands. He's Lord of the Iron Islands. The Riverlands. I guess I could give it to Euron's second brother, Ray Lannister. So he could be Warden of the... he can be Warden of the Riverlands, I guess. But then there's obviously Dennis. Dennis and his family seems to get Lannisport. I think that's a good thing going. So he's Dennis's first son, Ray Lannister. Did they just run? I would fucking run too if I saw bloody 110 to be exact. 110 guards of the rock. So there's obviously his son, so maybe I think I should give, because I want to give obviously some of the bigger castles to my family members. So I'm just trying to think. What are some bigger stuff in the Reach? Old Town. Okay, that's a pretty good fortress. I think I'm gonna give Tyget Gardner Selmond. I'm gonna give Selmond Gardner Old Town. I think that would be good. So he can have that. Obviously, there's Darry Keep and River Run and Old Stones. Old Stones is the capital of the Riverlands, so obviously Ray's going to get that. Maybe we could give Darry Keep and River Run to those other sons. So yeah, that's that to think about. I'm not going to give a fuck about the Gardener princesses. I don't really want them to. They can just stay in High Garden with their kin. They can stay there with Tyget, their brother-in-law. Obviously, Quentin Craycall is a awesome commander. So, what else does that leave? Well, obviously, the Wolf's Den and the Dreadfort are really fucking good settlements. So, maybe I should give Quentin Craycall the Wolf's Den. Or maybe he's more well-suited to the Dreadfort. Maybe I should give Tarbeck. No, I think the Tarbecks... I don't know. We'll just have to see who are our bannermen still. The fucking Rains. There was a really good Rain commander at the start, and then I don't know what happened to House Rain. They just kind of just started having shit commanders, and then we didn't really use them all that much. And I fucking love House Rain, even though it's really awesome to see like houses like that. Obviously, they're mentioned in the books, but they're not even shown in the TV show, which most of you guys watch. I watch as well. I enjoy it, but I fucking love the TV show. I don't just enjoy it. It's interesting for them to just have such a cult following when they're not even like shown. I've seen a lot of people do like Kings, Rivers and Hill. What's it called? Crusader Kings series. But we're obviously pushing straight into the last hearth here, the Umbers.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Okay, and there goes Eddard Bolton. I'm really interested to see where the king is. And I'm interested to see who the king is. Because we didn't come across any Grey Starks. And I don't think I've killed any. So, maybe young Walder here was the last Grey Stark. I don't know, or maybe he could have died. The other one could have died in the Ironborn. I was expecting more Grey Starks, to be honest. But whatever, I guess. So obviously the Arryns have bent the knee to us, I guess. So have the Ormwoods. So I guess you could call him Geron Gardner, King of Casterly Rock, Protector of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the Realm, or whatever. I can't remember how it goes. Something about the Royne and the First Men. So basically, King's Landing is essentially going to be Casterly Rock. It's good to see this campaign come to an end. I really enjoyed this campaign. It's been a lot of fun, but... Well, it's no but. It's been really fun. It's sad to see it go. So I guess you guys can suggest other factions you want me to play as. I obviously haven't played as House Bolton. That could be interesting to start where we left off. Yeah. Playing as House Bolton and Greystark. I haven't played as Gardener. I feel playing as Gardener is really doing the same sort of thing, though. So we could do that. We've got House Ironwood, House Martell we haven't played as. And we haven't played as the Storm Kings. House Durian, or whatever it's called. I don't really like that name. I wish I was like Baratheon. I wish Baratheon was there. But obviously, House Targaryen hasn't landed yet. Obviously done House Mud. I've done House Mud. Yeah, I don't think there's much else on Kings, Rivers and Hills. I guess I could do the Knights watching Fire and Blood, but I feel like that submod's really under-polished, I guess. I'm trying to think. It doesn't have to be Westeros Total War, or Game of Thrones themed, or Song of Ice and Fire themed, actually. I could do Third Age. I'm not... sorry. It's not unheard of that I've done Empire Total War and Why not? I don't just do medieval, so maybe I could go back some Shogun 2. For the Samurai, that's an awesome game. Fucking love that. Not doing Rome 2. Don't really like that game all that much, to be quite honest. Man, as if we haven't finished them off yet. We'll start speeding it up. But Geron has taken last half. Geron, yeah. Geron, or was it Eron? Going, Guron. Geron. Geron's with a J, isn't it? Guron. Maybe just Guron. Geron sounds better. These fucking stupid names. Man, we've got a lot of friendly fire going on with the archers. We've lost 3% of our allies. That's not including just my army. That's everyone else that's decided to come in. We've killed 100% of the enemy. Why haven't we won yet? Clear victory. We lost 133 men in Juron's fucking army. But to be honest, we lost more than what they had, which is not really acceptable. But obviously, the amount of troops we had is ridiculous. Do you truly believe you can find peace at the end of a sword? Osgood Aaron to Prince Talon. Yes, you can find peace at the end of the sword, because as soon as Osgood Aaron died, King Talon marched with me. And they took some settlements in the Riverlands, and in the north, they've prospered. And House Aaron, I'm just leaning back on my chair, along with House Lannister, have prospered. Faction destroyed. House Bolton. Brilliant. Well, that's it, guys. I'm trying to think whether or not to play this battle or not. We do need to get rid of these Bolton rebels at some stage, but man, we didn't do so at Bear Island. Fucking hell. No, I don't think it's a point fighting rebels. There's no point. So, if we win, we win. If we lose, shit, I guess. We've taken Sisterton. Oh, far out. Oh, well, I think we should end the campaign here, guys. So, let's toggle foe, and let's do the lordships. So, and quickly recap. So, obviously, Geron didn't have any sons, so, and he's obviously not going to die for another 20 fucking turns. So, let's have a look how House Aaron is doing. Okay. Got some troops here and there. Yeah, they were rallying at Salt Pans last time I looked. I totally forgot that we gave Crakehall to him. How's it going down in Dawn? Man, it's been a bloody war. It's been going on for so long. It's been going on for 166 turns. This war in the Dawn, and it still hasn't finished. Looks like the House Martell have taken back Sunspear. But the thing is, what were the Storm Kings doing? Like, I have no idea where their armies are. If they've taken Dragonstone and Driftmark. I don't know if Dragonstone and Driftmark are actually a thing. I thought Aegon came over and built Driftmark as Dragonstone, and then later on Driftmarks. But maybe there might have been some sort of smaller settlement. It was probably easier just leaving it in there for the modders. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on this series. And now you can either leave, but we're going to be going through the lordships and basically recapping the series. We started off in humble beginnings, I guess. Westlands, we took the Iron Islands. We marched south and took the Reach. We managed to marry Lancel's daughter to Axel the warrior's son, who was Axel Gardner. He brought an abundance of troops over with him to our cause. We ended up making an alliance with the Ironwoods to protect our borders, and they're still fighting the fucking Martells. We made an alliance with the Storm Kings. I didn't really want to go into the Stormlands, had no ambition. Now, with all the power of the Reach, the Iron Islands, and the Westerlands, we marched on the Riverlands to get rid of the House Mud and basically get rid of the last of the First Men south of the Neck. And were basically helped by the Storm Kings. We ended up taking the might of pretty much the Seven Kingdoms. I'm sure Iron would have lent us some troops as well. We marched up the Neck. We were the first house in Westeros to besiege and take Moat Cailin. And then within a matter of days, the north was taken. We took Winterfell, Deepwood Motte. Bear Island is still filled with... Fucking hell, there's some troops there. God damn. And we've taken that. So, let's quickly do the lordships. So, obviously, Duron is getting Casterly Rock. And... yeah, I guess we'll basically do the Westerlands. So, are there any other big predominant settlements in the Westlands? Not really. So, Casterly, Lannisport is, Dennis is currently Lord of Casterly, Lannisport, sorry. When he dies, he's going to inherit to Ray. Ray's going to be, he's the prince of, or he's the heir to Lannisport. I guess we could give Rolf, so that's basically that line, we'll do that. Like I said, we'll give Harwin Orkmont. He can be Warden of the Iron Islands, I guess. Now there is the other Ray Lannister, and he is Duron's second brother, actually. Now, should we give him Oldstones and make him Lord of the Riverlands, or should we give it to Harwin? I think Harwin probably actually likes the Iron Islands. He's been living there all his life. He's converted most of them to the Light of the Seven, and they've stopped their pillaging ways, and they're basically a hub of trade in that part of the sea. So I think he's probably happy there. Ray Lannister, so he's Lord of the Riverlands, Lord Paramount of the Riverlands. Just while on this side of the family tree, Walder Greystark is Warden of the North at Winterfell. He is obviously married to Duron's second daughter. So this leaves 3 other Lannisters. Now, Rolf Lannister, I think we should give him Riverrun. He can be like a minor cadet branch of the Old Stones one. And I also feel that I should give Roland Lannister Lord of Darry Keep. And I've already done so, which worked out extremely well. Duskendale. Now that's a pretty good settlement on the corner of the Riverlands. Stony Heart. Fair market. I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to give Merlin Lannister Stony Heart. Maybe I should give him the Golden Tooth. I'm not too sure. I think the Braxers hold that pretty well, though. Yep, so we'll give him Stony Heart. That's actually a really good settlement. I didn't really think it was that great. So that's them 2 done. Obviously, Tyget Gardner is the Lord of Highgarden. And going on now to... so obviously the line of Highgarden's going to go through him unless he doesn't have a son. Selman Gardner, his brother, is going to get Old Town. And Old Town is a fantastic settlement, as a matter of fact. But just basically here, I'm going to leave Benedict Bainfort and Yarwick. I could actually give Benedict Bainfort the Arbor. And then give Yarwick...
Hail, my king.
I don't know, Ashford, Cyberhall, maybe? That's interesting. Obviously, my best commander, Quentin Crakehall. I think I should give him the Wolf's Den. It's the key to the north with the most trade. Obviously, the Dreadfort's pretty good as well, but I think... let's look through my generals, actually. Jesus. Kenning, Yarwick. Whoa, it was an alright Kenning.
Honor, sire. Your will, sire.
Rain. Is that like the only Rain? Tybolt Rain. 51. Quentin Crakehall, what a commander. He is going to be Lord of the Wolf's Den. Titus.
Command me, sire.
Leo Tarbeck, who joined us late in the campaign when we marched north. He is going to be Lord of the Dreadfort.
Yes, noble sire.
Walder Serret, who obviously has Lord of Moat Cailin, and he did garrison Moat Cailin for a time, can be Lord of Moat Cailin. He can be the key to the north. There's a fray there. I guess I could give him the crossing. Maybe I could give him Seaguard or something. I don't know. But that is the lordships. That's what's happened in Westeros. And I know it took a little bit longer than what I thought, so. But that's basically what's it for the role-playing sense. So, we're coming to the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you watched all the way through, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like to support this series. If you've, I really do thank you if you've left a like, a comment, you subscribed because of this series. Snowhood's playing Black Ops 2. Cool beans. I guess you can suggest in the comment section down below more Total War series you'd like me to play as. Obviously, like I said, we haven't played as Ironwood and Martell. We haven't played as the Storm Kings. We haven't played as House Garner. So we've still got a couple of factions to do in this sub-mod. If you don't want me to play this sub-mod, like I said, I probably could do Fire and Blood the Night's Watch. That would be kind of cool. Or I could go completely to a different sub-mod like Third Age. Or I can go play Empire Total War, maybe do a faction of that. Or maybe even Shogun do Total War Vanilla or for the Samurai. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to leave a like. I've had so much fun playing this series. It's been fantastic to unite the Seven Kingdoms, except for Dawn. Dawn's still doing their thing, but obviously Aaron's have still got a fucking alliance with them. I don't want to piss them off. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I've had a lot of fun. Goodbye guys. It means a lot.